My first salary was 2 Bitcoin per month. I closed all my loans.
Today's guest is Sam Kaploushenko, founder at FINON, Latvia. You're building the next Revolut. How much does it cost to get a license in Europe?
Wow. I hope that we will finally get the license.
But you know, with that money,
all of this forecasting,
with that money, you could buy probably 2 properties in Latvia.
we will get the revenue.
There's a lot of competition, and Binance is one of the biggest ones. How will you try to convince people to shift from what they're using right now to go to your platform?
The end customer will feel the difference.
How do you see crypto and AI forming together? How do you see FINON taking advantage of this technology?
Crypto with agentic payments will be the next money revolution.
So you're not going to disappear, you're going to stay.
The best way is to be as transparent as possible.
What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 98 of the Traders Brawl podcast, where we feature entrepreneurs, investment experts, business leaders, and even fitness freaks on the show. I'm Adel, your host, and if you're new here, welcome. Today's guest is Sam Kaploushenko, founder at FINON, Latvia. Sam has been deeply involved in the evolution of crypto and fintech for years. He has worked across regulated crypto, stablecoin payments, AI onboarding systems, and within the fintech sector. I also want to thank a big shout out to Julia. I won't say her last name. Thank you, Julia, for having our guest here today. Sam, welcome to the podcast.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I want to give you a chance to introduce yourself in your own words so that the audience who are watching have an idea who you are.
Okay. Let's start. I'm from Ukraine, and I'm born in Kiev, and I started my fintech journey more than 10 years ago. Yeah, it was in 2015. We start with the one crypto, let's say, product in Ukraine. It was finally the first crypto exchange named Kuna. And when we start, it was only 2 people, the founder and me.
Oh.
And finally, my experience was from the first employee in this company till the CEO of the company. And finally, after the Ukraine, we start operating in Europe and we start looking for another markets. So right now, I have my own company. We have 2 companies, one of them in Dubai, in DAFC, software company, and the other one in Latvia, FINON.
Right.
In Latvia, we will try to get crypto license, MiCA license.
Mm-hmm.
This is the way that we start just a couple of weeks ago, but I hope that till the end of this year, we will finally get the license and we'll start operating in the Europe.
Fantastic. So today's topic is going to be on the future being cashless, the future financial era, how it's going to be, and how everyday people are going to interact, whether it's with crypto or something more innovative. We don't know. And I want to understand, what was the vision and mission behind starting FINON Latvia? Why did you decide to start this company?
In general, we start operating in Europe, let's say 5 years ago. Yeah, or maybe even more. The first company that we opened in Europe, it was Estonian company, because at that time it was the first country who could give you the license, which could help you to operate in the Europe.
This was Kuna? No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the first company in general, because unfortunately till now in Ukraine you cannot get the crypto license.
Oh wow.
Before the 2021, our company was maybe the main company who helped the government to prepare the rules, the law of how we can operate with the crypto, how we can do the taxations with the crypto, all of these things. But unfortunately till now, finally, this law is not finalized, and still waiting for the final approval from the National Bank of Ukraine and other regulators. And then when we start looking for some countries who can give us crypto license, Estonia at 2018, it was one of the countries who can give you crypto license, and we finally get it and start operating in Europe. After that, we had some experience in Lithuania. And Lithuania, it was one of the most popular country who can give you a VASP license, virtual asset service provider. I think it was maybe from 10 to 15,000 companies with VASP license. Then some part of them they cut because they don't have even the real product, only just open the company and that's it. Right now, after the MiCA, I know that 1st of June, first of January this year, only Robinhood get the MiCA license in Lithuania. And right now it's quite complicated to get the license there. That's why we change the focus to Latvia, because we have strong partnership with the local FinTech. We find a lot of experienced people with in development, in compliance, in AML, all of these things, in risk, transaction monitoring. And also in Latvia, they try to be more flexible, because you see that if we imagine the map of the Europe and the number of licenses that already have each country, in Lithuania, for example, it was thousands of licensed companies. Right now, it's only like 10. In Germany, a lot of companies, in Netherlands. But Latvia, they tried to be the first, let's say, in Baltic region. And now we start this process in Latvia, because these three countries, Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania, they quite
and crypto friendly,
and we understand these people, this government, because it's close to Ukraine, and in general, a lot of people who understand what we want to do, what our products, all of these things, and that's why we opened the company. Yeah, in Latvia, and but to open the company, it's quite easy. The main problem that you should have very strong technical partner or technical team, very strong risk and compliance team, and local people in Latvia, also maybe in Lithuania, who know how to work this market and how you can communicate with the government, with the regulator. And when we finally stopped on the Latvia, like the country where we'll open the company, I visited Latvia, I think 1 month ago, and we met with the regulator, speak about what we will do, why we choose this country, and I finally understood that this country, one of the best country in Europe, which could help you to get.
It's really good. You're marketing Latvia for free.
Yeah, because it's true. Because let's say we try to understand in which country not only the end customers will use our product, and also the government will be more friendly to the business.
Right.
And that's why we finally choose the Latvia. And FINON, the naming. We tried to
finance something
different, finance, fintech, and finally we found this naming very short, understandable, like fin on, you can own your finance.
Interesting.
That's all around this
catchy name.
It's about the technical layer, and in general also crypto, understandable naming that will help our company to be more understandable for the end customer, because a lot of companies try to use like crypto or Bitcoin or Bit or something like this. We about the finance, about fintech first.
Okay, it really showcases it. But I'm curious to know, since you're in the process of getting your license, just for the audience to know, how much does it cost to get a license in Europe?
It's not very cheap, let's say, but just for understanding, before MiCA, you could open the company with a VASP license. It's virtual asset service provider with the local regulator, and it should cost like 20 to 30,000 euros. Yeah. Now to get MiCA license with crypto asset service provider, you need to prepare, let's say, 250 to 300,000 euro.
300,000 euros.
It's not, yeah,
That's
it's
like
not in one shot.
$250,000. Well, yeah, dollars as well.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because you should hire a very experienced and very high quality team. You should prepare. You should pay license payments like the regular one. You should prepare all of this pack of documents, like hundreds of documents with all of these policies, all of these things. So, yeah. You should have, first of all, the strong team. And money, yes, also it's not very cheap. It's not in one shot.
But why is it not very cheap, in your opinion? Why do they make it so expensive?
I think it's two reasons. The first one, government and regulators, now it's the central banks of the countries. And they cut these, let's say, entrepreneurs who don't have this capacity, let's say, in money, in team, and if it costs like 5,000 to 10,000, they will need to review thousands of applications. If you start this process and let's say you need to pay for the first step like 100,000 euro, they will cut 90% of the people who want to try, let's say. And the second one, if you have this minimum amount to start, they understand that you have understandable source of funds, that you know what you do, that it will cost you really, not like 10,000 for try, and you will try to get this license. You will try to find people. You will.
It's like a VIP members club.
Yeah, especially I think this is the best practice in general. Even here, to get the license, I think you need to spend minimum 500,000 dirham.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Well, I mean, that's a lot, because that can kill your business. That you spend all this for a license for 1 year and then you have no money left.
Yeah.
What do you do? Especially for startups.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair?
It's fair because I think the main important thing that MiCA license will give you, that you can give the opportunity for the startups also. They could try to start operate with your license, with partnership with you. So it's gonna be, let's say, 500 companies in Europe who had the license, and that's it. But thousands of startups, and they could make the partnership with any of these companies and try to build their own startup based on your license. So this, I think, the main important thing. And in general, when you make decision to start this process, you should understand why you do this. For whom, for which product you're gonna build, or you have, and you try to operate in Europe. For example, some businesses, they operate in UAE and they try to operate in Europe, and they start to opening companies in Europe and try to get licensed there. And when you understand that it will cost you minimum 300,000 euros, you prepare business plan.
Yes,
and
I know. But with that money,
all of this forecasting.
With that money, you could put it in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And with that money, you could buy probably 2 properties in Latvia.
Yes.
That can generate income for you.
Yeah.
But I know you're here for the long term, and you want to build something that's bigger than you.
When we speak about the licensing in licensing in Europe, in UAE, in US, for example, it's only about the long term.
Yes.
Minimum 5 years.
But you see, this license only operates in Europe. It's not a worldwide license. And that license that you're paying 300,000 euros for is for 1 year. That means you need to renew another 300,000 next year.
You need
third
to
year,
renew,
fourth
but
year.
it's not every year 300. I think half of this it's only preparing to getting the license, and I think 100 to 150,000
per year.
Yeah.
After that, so that means you need to be making 100 to 200 at least as a minimum to break even.
Yes, sure. In general, when you get the license, for example, in Latvia is your main market where you can operate right now. To operate in other countries in Europe, you have to do some kind of passporting, like EMI, electronic money institution
Yes.
in Europe.
Yeah.
So you need to get approval from each country.
Uh-huh.
Why you want to operate here? Why you want to?
Right.
How you're gonna do the marketing? Why, for example, Portuguese people will use your product? Why you need approval in Portugal, for example, or something like this? So
Right.
we will start in Latvia.
Okay.
This is also quite good markets. All of the companies, they try to operate in Germany, Italy, France, but it's the most complicated countries and with big competition. But our way starts to operate in Baltic countries. First of all in Latvia, and then we will try to get approval from another countries.
Okay, that's interesting to know. And regarding how your revenue models, your business model of FINON, how will FINON make money? How will it generate income for yourself, for the business to operate long term? What is the main source of income for FINON?
Let's say, first of all, we are technical company, so we try to build the technical layer, which we can cover with the license, to give the opportunity for our product and another companies use this infrastructure, technical infrastructure. First of all, this is the crypto wallet with the custodial crypto wallet, where the end customer could hold money, do exchange, top up, on, off ramp, spend money with the card, transfer money to another countries, use local payment methods all around this. So this is the infrastructure which could help the end user to receive, exchange, and spend the money. So it's transaction-based business model. So depends on the volumes, we will get the revenue. But this is not high margin business, let's say. It's not about like 10 or 20 or 30% margin. It's about from 1 to 2% margin. So finally, this kind of business have very big turnovers, but very low percent of the margin. So to get, for example, I don't know, $1 million revenue per year, you need to proceed $100 million transaction.
So the way you make money is through transaction fees.
Yeah,
because you're building an exchange, right?
This is the core. But the business model, it could be two business models: transaction-based with the fee and subscription-based, like in Revolut. So you could pay every month, let's say $20 per month or €20, and without commission do some payments up to the limit or something like this.
Right.
If you subscribe the highest ones, some VIP subscription, you have some concierge service, some features, all of these things, maybe some yield tools when you can hold money and get some interest rate for your money, all of these things, all around this. So it's two business models: subscription model and transaction-based.
Got it. So this, in your opinion, will, let's say the first year, have you mapped out or forecasted how much you're going to make?
In revenue?
Yeah, in revenue, because you're still at the level of getting the license, but you have in the back of your head that you will, you need to make more than the license you're paying for.
Yes.
Then you're making profit. Because that's like a startup cost, and that's only for the license. That doesn't count for, I don't know, visas for your staff, visa for yourself, office, website, infrastructure, IT team. That's just for the 300,000 euros is just for the crypto license. That means roughly, let's add in everything. Probably you need to make $1 million. Or,
this is what we try to
in your first year. Year, you need to make $1 million.
We have very big ambitions, so we will try to get the license till the end of this year.
Yeah,
and then till the end of next year, we will try to get the break even. So it's not 1 million; it's a little bit less, but you should get minimum 50,000 revenue per month.
Per month, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Okay. And let's say if some months don't do very well or something happens wrong, do you have some kind of backup plan if everything goes wrong? This is the question I always ask entrepreneurs on this show.
I am in this business more than 10 years,
Yeah.
and I remember 2 or 3 times when it was the situation when something went wrong, when the bear market or something like this, or some extra regulation and some reason. But if you focus on the main customer need and you understand that you can solve this need, it's not a problem to change the main market to get another license in another region. So for me, it's just the opportunity to operate in Europe. I hope, and we calculate that it's possible to get from 50 to 100,000 per month revenue after the half of year you start operating the license. But in general, this is not only one way what we're looking for. So it's not only the Europe. We also will start the process. I hope after the summer we will start preparation to get the license here in UAE. I think they will make the same structure like in Europe with the passporting. For example, if you get the license in UAE, you could get just only approval from the central bank of Bahrain, for example, or Saudi Arabia, and you can operate in that countries. And we see also the big potential in UAE market and Saudi Arabia, and also in Middle East region. So I think the most important is 2 main things. First is technology. Second one is the legal. So we will try to build good technological product, infrastructure product, and also we need different licenses in different regions to cover all the world.
Right. Okay.
Europe, Middle East, and maybe in 1 year in US. We'll see.
One of the challenges that I foresee a challenge coming your way after you get the license, after you're operating. One thing is, in order for you to make this revenue, for people to use your platform and as opposed to others, is you will need to convert people who are using existing platforms already to shift from what they're using now to FINON, which means they have to shift from things like Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, the ones that are already existing, Kraken, whatever. There's a lot of competition and a lot of exchanges, and Binance is one of the biggest ones. So how will you try to convince people to shift from what they're using right now to go to your platform?
As I say, I think we will focus on the main need. So
those exchanges are not already focusing on the main need?
I think they have different solutions in one product. And people who use, for example, Binance, it's like minimum 10 different type of the customers. Yeah, right. We call it ICP, like Ideal Customer Portrait. Yeah, so because it could be trader, it could be like people who just need to exchange, it could be business, B2B, B2C, all of these things, on people who want to spend money, save money, all of these things. We will try to build the next Revolut, let's say.
Oh,
yeah, but on the stablecoin rails with Agentic payments ready infrastructure, because I think the next step in the evolution of the finance, it's 2 more important things. First of all, it's crypto rails, let's say stablecoin rails, because right now you
call it stablecoin rails, I call it CBDC.
CBDC, for me, it's not the truly stablecoin.
I know, that's why it's
It's a next step. First, it's like the fiat money, then it's electronic money, and then CBDC. So this is the electronic money back on the blockchain.
They're making stable money and electronic money into one. Because like USDT, Tether, and USDC, Circle, are both required to comply with government regulations.
Yeah.
If the government says no, they must comply. If the government says yes, they must comply.
100%.
So it's like one thing now. It's one unit.
They will compete between each other.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, I'm packaging it into one CBDC now. That's what I see it as.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the future.
Yeah. And because now For example, to pay for the rent, to pay with Apple Pay, Google Pay, to send money to your parents, let's say, or to invest some money, you need to open bank accounts.
Yes.
You need to hold some
KYC.
And now crypto is just the tool how you can top up. For example, your account in some neobanks. Crypto is like the payment method how you can top up your main account, like with the credit card or with the crypto. Or crypto is like one of the feature like for investment. You can buy it. Even some neobanks offer only possibility to buy crypto without withdrawal of this crypto, like the crypto index there.
Yeah.
So you just buy like the gold. You could buy right now in a lot of neobanks in UAE also gold, but it's not like you buy and you can go to the bank and tell, give me this like 2 grams of my gold. No, it's just numbers in your neobank.
Yeah.
That you buy something, it costs today this amount, tomorrow that one, you sell, and you finally withdraw money to your bank account. But you need to open the bank account. But you know that in whole world, I think only 30% or 35% people have a bank account. So this is the main problem, and this is the main opportunity. Because in other part of the world, they use stablecoins. They use USDT, USDC. Depends on the region. Asia, Africa, LATAM. In LATAM, one of the most popular stablecoins is USDC. In Middle East, in Africa and Asia, USDT. In Europe, only USDC, because USDT is not MiCA compliant. So this world just tried to be more flexible in which countries you could use both of them or only one of them. But in general, imagine you could move this stablecoin anywhere without borders, and you don't need to open the bank account. You just open the crypto wallet, but you could do the same. You can send fiat for the rent. You could send fiat for your parents. You could add card to Apple Pay and pay on the regular basis for your purchasing, but you don't have bank account. You just have crypto wallet, and that's it. And the next step is agentic payment. And when you can be agentic payment ready infrastructure, and your product will use the end customer to connect his AI engine to your wallet and to operate with them. It's the next. It's quite be complicated.
I
with
fully
security, with AML, all of these things.
I have so much to say.
This is the future.
I know. I have so much to say, but I will not say everything. Let's move on. Let's talk about your company.
Sure.
Regarding many people, in crypto industry, many people have a great idea. They launch their crypto, they get their license, whatever, but they disappear after a couple of years. And we've seen this with Mashinsky, if you may, Celsius founder, and a few others that have, remember Luna? The Luna coin?
Yeah.
So we've seen this happen. For you, while we're on this podcast, how can you ensure the audience who are listening to you right now, investors who are listening to you, anyone who's listening to you, that you will not disappear after a couple of years? What's your pitch on that? What's your justification?
We could make sure that
you will not disappear, that you will stay. You're a crypto guy. You're not a how can we know you're going to stay
on the market?
Yeah. Like this business is going to be a business for long term, not short term, long term.
I think the most important two things it's quite simple. First of all, it's your experience and your history, and the second one, but I think the most important, is your team. So if you show your team, it's all transparent. If the UBO, let's say, of the company is really true person who inside the product, who know how works markets, who has some experience in crypto and fintech, who drive this product, it's very important. If the team who build this product, they have strong experience in fintech, in crypto, in these things, and the best way is to be as transparent as possible, even of your roadmap. which type of
Yes.
features you're gonna provide, all of these things. Because today, it's not very big deal to imagine something like it's breakthrough technology or something new. Yeah,
It's not. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like Binance has this, KuCoin has this, Kraken has that.
Yeah. And I want to say that if you show your roadmap, it's okay right now, because now we step on the new era when you could use AI tools, all of these things, and repeat your product. Now it's like a couple of weeks. The main important things is your team and your experience, and understand, and that you should understand the main need of the end customer in 3-5 years later, not right now. Right now, it's also good if you understand the market, the main customer needs, but you should take on the hands your experience. You should collect team who will help you to do the prediction what the customer will need in 2-3 years. And it's quite complicated to say that 100% I will know that in 2 years all of my products will work better, all these things. But you could see that during my experience, I had different different experience. Let me try to explain. Sure. That during the last 10 years, I had different experience when we grow fast and when we
build slow.
And when we should even fire half of the company.
Okay. So you're not going to disappear. You're going to stay.
Yeah.
Promise?
I will stay till the finish. When we start develop the first crypto exchange in Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah. We know that it will be difficult, because in 2016, National Bank of Ukraine called the Bitcoin like the fake money or something like this. They don't understand what it is. We tried to push to learn the people. We even, I think, created the YouTube education program where we talk about the Bitcoin, electronic money, stable coins, all of these things, how it works, why it could change the financial world. But at that time, we thought that Bitcoin, it's separate financial world, which will compete with the fiat, with the banks. Right now, I can say that this is one financial system, and this is just the evolution of the money. It's not the competition, it's just the evolution. And right now, you could see that all regulators in all countries try to help business push this industry, because they understand that this is really the next step, next generation of the money, next generation of the finance.
Did you ever hear about this entrepreneur called Sasha Ivanov?
Yeah.
Wave token? Wave platform. You know him?
Yeah, I know him. I think I know him from 2016.
Right?
But last
you
time
remember it?
Yeah, last
what he
time
did?
when we met, it was maybe 2018.
Okay.
In Kiev.
In Kiev. You met him. He's Ukrainian, I believe.
I'm not sure, but
or Russian, Ukraine.
I know that they built their own blockchain. It calls Waves. Yeah?
Waves platform. He sat in the same chair as you here.
Really?
He sat in the same. I'll show you.
Nice.
Yes. So I had an interesting conversation with him.
Yeah.
Because he built a token, and then it got delisted from Binance. Mm-hmm. And then we talked a little bit about that. We talked a little bit about Waves token, the rise and fall of Waves.
I remember that they tried to compete with Ethereum.
Possibly.
At that time, it was one of the main competitors.
Right.
Maybe they, if something went wrong, they could be the next Solana, but
it's okay. Yeah. It's just an example to show that anything can happen in crypto. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Moving forward, now we're in the age, we've been in the age of AI for a long time now. How do you see crypto and AI forming together, and how do you see FINON taking advantage of this technology?
Yeah, this is the main focus of our company, because crypto, after the Ethereum, everything changed, because Bitcoin is just the crypto which you could compare with the gold.
Right.
But Ethereum, this is the payment infrastructure. And we need only to wait the AI, which will use this infrastructure to create Internet of Things. Vitalik Buterin, she told about this, I think 5 years ago or 6 years ago, about the Internet of Things. When you fridge, for example, scan all of the products inside, and then order the Talabot, for example, to top up some kind of products inside the fridge. Or
this is Agentic.
Yeah, but
right.
At that time we didn't speak about the AI, about the agentic payments. Now it's understandable that we move to the next era of the money, when AI agents cover all of the money management for the people. But the payment infrastructure, it's not ready. Crypto part, I think it's quite ready for this. Even they create the other one, ERC, AI agentic payment ready protocol. Yeah, it's not the problem. But to build the end product for the customer, who I think finally will not know that it works on the stablecoin rails with the agentic payments, all these things.
They don't care. They just want it to work.
He just say like, can you send money to my parents to this account, or can you buy me something, because I'm going to arrive to Barcelona next week, and just book the hotel and buy flowers for my girlfriend, and that's it. And when I'll get my salary next month, part of this, let's say 10% of this money, you can invest in stock, and 10% buy Solana. Something like this, yeah.
Fantastic.
I say Solana, you know why? Because the owner
is
also Ukrainian.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of people
Anatoly. Anatoly. Yeah. Fantastic. Really good. So we're about to finish the podcast. Just wanted to finish up before we do. I saw one of your LinkedIn posts. I do my homework. I saw your LinkedIn post. Paris Blockchain Week.
Yep.
You wrote about, nice paragraph, how many wallets, crypto wallets, fail to answer the main question of what problem are you solving? What problem is this wallet solving? So my question to you is actually, what problem are you solving from a crypto exchange perspective? Because you're building an exchange, FINON Latvia. What problem are you solving that other exchanges are not solving right now? And be careful, because you're on camera, because they might want to copy you and implement it.
This is the main question, really. And the main, let's say, goal. Because we want to be crypto-backed product.
Right.
But for the end customer, he even will not know that it's backed on the crypto.
Okay.
So why all of the wallets look the same? Because all of them provide you like top up to your different hundreds of cryptocurrencies, with especially non-custodial wallet with the gas, all of these things, with the possibility to swap in some different ways. But for the end customers that we focus on, it's quite complicated. We try to give the opportunity, use the regular banking. We say it crypto banking. I'm not sure that we can use this word, but we'll see. But in general, it's like the crypto banking, which will help you to get the same experience like in the bank.
But better, hopefully.
But without bank.
But without bank,
but better, yeah.
Yeah, but better.
Faster, cheaper, and let's say customer-oriented. No, because a lot of solutions, they provide some kind of tool, and then the end customer try to understand how it works or something like this.
Yes.
Our product we try to develop product based on the customer development. hundreds of people say that, oh, for me, I don't like this in Revolut, or I like this in Revolut. I want to do this, but I use another application for this one. And we try to collect all of these thoughts and show the MVP version for this
so
focus group.
From all the products that currently exist, we have Binance, Kraken, we have Revolut, we have Monzo. You're doing your research right now to take all the best parts and create one stop-shop solution.
And the main important that we ask people, users of these products.
Exactly.
It's not that I think or I feel or I want to do. It's only our main customer thinks, want to see, and we collect all of these thoughts, then we try to build it.
Okay, interesting. I hope all the competition will not, try to kill you.
But it's simple. I think it's the better way how you can get a lot of customers. When you think,
because you're building the next Revolut.
We could do all of this, but with another way,
in a better way.
Rails. Yeah, Revolut, they fiat backed.
Yeah,
with the crypto tools, all of the really nice product with a lot of tools. But first of all, they from fiat world. We are from stablecoin and agentic payment world. So that's why the end customer will feel the difference.
One final question before we finish. Binance has already started to do this since a while now. They've actually showed their balance sheet to show how much their assets are. And so anyone can see what's on the balance sheet of Binance, but only the assets. I believe not yet the liabilities, which is only 50% of this whole story. Will you do the same? Will you openly say, look, guys, if you want to see how rich we are or how much debt we have, check our balance sheet. It's all on the internet. Assets, liabilities, equity, it's all there. Will you do the same?
We should do this.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. We should do this.
We should, and we will do.
And you will do.
We did it before MiCA starts to ask about these licensed companies. And I think it started after the FTX. Yeah,
of course.
But we did it in Kuna. We did it before FTX. We show all of the currencies, all of the wallets, hot wallets, cold wallets, to make sure that customer know that all funds is clear, saved.
That's actually very impressive.
So now in FINON, we should do this. But in general, this is the main thing that I can say, that we try to be maximum transparently.
Okay, fantastic. Just before we finish, for those watching, if they are interested to get in touch with you, where can they find you on the internet?
I think they could find me in LinkedIn.
Okay.
This is the main, let's say, social network where...
Sam Kaploushenko.
Yes.
I'll put it in the description.
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe I want to tell you one interesting thing I just remember regarding the Bitcoin, that when we start in 2016, my first salary, it was 2 Bitcoin per month.
What was the price at the time? I can't remember.
300.
Oh, $300?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
so your salary was...
You could hear, oh, 2 Bitcoin per month, really? I closed all my loans.
I see now.
But I think the most important that it's technology and what this technology could help you to solve to you, to your customers. And now we step on the next era. I'm 100% sure that crypto with agentic payments, it will be the next money revolution.
Okay, fantastic. Sam, I want to say thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Really amazing. I can't wait to see all the big things you'll be creating with FINON and beyond. So I look forward to having you again, and I look forward to using FINON when it's ready. All right, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far, stay subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.